Ashley with Pugs and Pearls, and today we're going to be doing a mini review on the Essie Silk Watercolor set. This is the Swept Away Nail Look Kit, and this is the Abstract Floral Nail Look Kit. And we're going to take a look at the swatches of these, and we're also going to go into some of the designs you can do, as well as kind of talk a little bit about how they're similar but different to the IPSY color paints that I recently reviewed as well, which I'll link that below if you haven't seen that video. So guys, if you want to see my thoughts about this collection, stay tuned. So guys, to get started, just a little bit of information about these sets. I found that the consistency of pretty much all of the polishes was a very gel-like thick consistency. It applied very easily. Most of the swatches were 2 coats, some were 3, those were a little bit patchy. It did take a little while for them to dry. I felt like when I built up the color, the drying time took a while, which I didn't really like. But let's go ahead and get into the first set, which is the Silk Watercolor Swept Away Nail Look Kit. And this is called White Page. The next one is a yellow, and this is Muse Myself. The next is a pink, this is Love Sheen. And the next one is No Shrinking Violet, which is a purple. So on the back of each kit, it kind of gives you an example of what you could do for a design, and it always starts out with the white base color, which is a little bit different. The IPSY color paints, you had a silver chrome color, which was your base color. Okay, so up close, this is the white cream that they give you in the first set, and it is called White Page. And it's basically 2 coats to get this opaque, and this is what Essie recommends. You put 2 coats on your nails before starting with the other watercolors. I found that this was pretty easy to apply, and it dried fairly easily as well. So the next color we have is Muse Myself, and again, these are very jelly based, very thick, but easy to apply, and it first off comes off opaque on, well, somewhat opaque. It's still a little bit more see-through than the other ones, but this is 2 coats of Muse Myself without a base coat. And then with the base coat, this is what it looks like. Again, 2 coats over that white base. Next one is Love Sheen, and again, a thick gel with about a 2 coat to get fully or somewhat opaque. This one is what it looks like without a base coat. And then with the base coat, this is what it looks like. Just a nice bright pink. This next one is No Shrinking Violet, and of course this is the purple color. This was a 3-coater. This one I didn't really like. The formula was a bit patchy. This is without the base coat, and you can see like it took a while to dry, and I even smudged it, and that was just without anything. And then with the base coat, it is still, to me, not even, I don't know, I just feel like it's patchy, and that's with 3 coats. Okay guys, so next up is the next nail kit. This is the Abstract Floral Nail Art Kit, and again, they give you an example on the back to do some floral abstract nail art, and also they give you the White Page, which is the base coat that I just showed you. This next one is a red, it's the Highest Bidder. This next one is a blue, it's called Point of Blue. And then this is a really pretty turquoise green, and it's called Pen and Inky. I like that name. So again, the white is just a basic white. If you have white, you probably don't need to purchase this special one or anything like that. But in this set, the first one up is Highest Bidder. And again, it is a thick jelly polish, and it is a 2 coat. This is what it looks like without a base coat. Kind of almost looks a little pink, a little fuchsia. And this is what it looks like with the base coat. Very, very pretty. This was one of my favorites. It's very vibrant, very kind of a red fuchsia. This next one is Point of Blue, and this one is a little disappointing. This was a 3-coater as well, and it was a bit patchy. I felt like it just didn't go on as well as I would have hoped. That's 3 coats without a base, and then this is 3 coats with a base. So still I feel like a little uneven. This next one is probably my favorite out of the entire collection, and this is called Pen and Inky, and it's a very pretty turquoisey color, turquoise green. This is what it looks like with 2 coats, without a base, and with a base. this is what it looks like. Again, you can kind of see some of the marks because I felt like it took a lot for these to dry over the base coat, so that was kind of not great. I don't like to wait too long for the nail polish to dry. Again, when I tried to kind of do some of the art that I'm going to show you on the nail wheel, I didn't feel like these colors blended as well as the OPI color paints did. And even when they were wet and I was trying to apply them really quickly, I feel like they bleed into each other, which is very similar to what watercolor does. Watercolor bleeds more than it blends. And I don't know if you understand me, but let me show you one of the ones that I did. This is a sample, and this is the Point of Blue, the Muse Myself, and then this one is the pink one that I showed you guys. It really kind of, I tried to apply them as quickly as possible, and they really just kind of bleed into each other. They didn't blend so much. So that was kind of the one that I tried to do from the first set, a combination. The next one, I tried one that I did kind of with my OPI colors, where I just kind of took a brush and I kind of dotted on what I wanted, and that one turned out really nice. And again, I can't say that it really blended or anything, but I was able to do kind of an abstract design like the second box said, and I used pretty much all of the colors. So it's different in the sense that they're using different base coats. OPI is using a chrome base coat and Essie is using a white base coat. The colors blend more, I think, with the OPIs, and they bleed more with the Essie, which again, they're saying it's a watercolor, so that's very similar to what they're saying. I think I enjoyed the OPI color paints a little bit more than I did this collection. I think this is something unique, and I like that it's different, but the colors, again, just taking long to dry was kind of a downer for me. And I feel like I had more fun with more vibrant colors over the chrome, but there's nothing that's saying we can't put these colors over chrome, so I might try that and see how that works out. But that's kind of my thoughts on this collection. I will link below where I purchased these sets. I got them from Trans Design for a reasonable amount. So if you want to play with them, I kind of recommend getting the mini sets because it's a lot cheaper and you can really see if you like them or not. And I even felt that it was easier to do tutorials or to do nail art with tinier brushes. So I kind of liked that. Let me know if you guys are picking up any of these, or if you're doing designs, what have you done? What did you think of them? Thanks guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys.